Watch till the end to see how I made this yummy and delicious rice, okay? Stay tuned, watch till the end. God bless you for being here. Let's continue with our recipe for today. And welcome to Doritos Corner. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how I make ANGAMU oil rice, okay? Tolo beefy ke omo. So this is my cured beef, okay? And I'll share my cured beef recipe with you guys later on. So I'm going to cut my cured beef into smaller chunks so that it will be able to cook faster, okay? Just like that. And don't forget to check it out. Check out the recipe. I'll leave it in the caption, okay? So this is a highly requested oil rice that I've been requested for a while now. And so I decided to share that with you guys today. Okay, so I'm going to begin by putting in my coconut oil, okay? Oil rice is mainly cooked with coconut oil. So oil on, my coconut oil, and I'm going to wait till it's all dissolved, okay? I'm not doing too much coconut oil, but you want the authentic oil rice, and the perfect way is to use the coconut oil. It gives it a nice and a very good flavor to it, okay? So the next thing will be my onions that I have it diced fine. I don't want it too big or big in big chunks that way, or else my son will not eat when he see the onions in there. So I'm just going to put the onions in there. And I'm going to let it fry until it is golden brown, okay? Once it's golden brown, it's able to dissolve in the rice. And you won't be able to notice that it has onions in there. So I'm going to take my time and I'm going to let it fry slowly. See? My onions are fried beautifully, just like the way I want it. So I'm going in with my beef, okay? Tolo beef. I'm going with my tolo beef, okay? So this viral oil rice is the bomb, okay? It's a salted beef, okay? Salted beef is basically called like cured beef. So I'm just going to cover it up and let it cook it in its own juice, okay? So after 20 minutes of the beef being on, see how it is looking, and it smells amazing, and it has produced a lot of juice from the beef. So now I'm going to proceed with my rice. Now I'm going in with my rice, okay? I've washed it. Make sure you wash your rice really well until the water becomes very, very clear, okay? So just like that. I'm using jasmine rice, okay? You can do 2 cups into a ratio, an equal quantity of water of the equal quantity of the rice, okay? So with jasmine rice, it doesn't really need a lot of water. So you have to try out your rice and see if it needs more water or not. There's so many types of jasmine rice in the store. So don't just say because she said, oh, use 2 cups of water and 2 cups of rice, I'm going to go with that. Try. When you get a new rice that you haven't cooked before, you have to try it, you know, cook a little bit and see how the texture is, if it actually needs more water or less. Okay, try that and make sure that you're okay with the type of rice it is, or else your rice is gonna get either mushy or too dry. Okay, so I'm going to fry it now. I'm gonna fry it until the rice starts sticking to the bottom of the pan. So I'm just gonna keep stirring and stirring until the rice is really dry, and then I'll show you the next step. So now my rice is sticking to the pan. You see it's very dry, all the liquid disappeared. So now that my rice is sticking to the pan, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add a little bit of salt, okay? I tasted it and I needed more salt because the cured meat has salt in it. So you have to wait till the end to add salt so your rice doesn't get too salty. So I added a little bit of salt and I'm gonna stir it in and let it fry again together for 1 minute. Now that it has fried for 1 minute, I will go in with my water, okay? So I did 2 cups of rice, okay? So I just added 1 cup of water. I'm going to add in a 1/2 cup of water because this jasmine doesn't need too much water, okay? I have other jasmine that I buy sometimes, but it depends on what is in the store at the moment. And I'm going to taste it again and make sure the salt is good enough. So just like that, the salt is perfect, just the way I actually want it, okay? So I'm going to cover it up and bring it to a boil. After my rice boiled up for 5 minutes, I'm going to stir it. And then after stirring it, I'm going to put my stove on a very low heat, okay? On a very low heat. And I'm going to cook it for 20 minutes straight without stirring and opening the lid, okay? Back to check on my rice after 20 minutes of not stirring. So look how my rice is looking. It's looking gorgeous, okay? So it looks like my rice is almost done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it additional 5 minutes to make sure it's really cooked and crunchy. You know, and one more le omoke for le sanike o yefe gru yoda. It's supposed to be crunchy in your mouth when you're eating it, okay? So I'm going to leave it on for additional 5 minutes. Okay. See, my rice has cooked beautifully, and you see, this is my favorite part, the bottom right there, crunch. So now that my rice is done, I'm going to turn off the stove and I'm going to dish out, okay? So I'm dishing it into my earthenware, okay? And you all know that ANGAMU is served with hot pepper, red pepper. You can also serve it with black pepper if you prefer, but the most enjoyed is with the red pepper, okay? So see how my rice is looking really gorgeous. And I'm going to serve it with fried eggs. That is omelette, okay? That is what is mainly enjoyed with. And then I have my red pepper here, and I'm going to add some shito also to it. Okay, so see how gorgeous my rice is looking. If you have watched up to this point, please hit the like and the subscription bell bell, so that when I post anything, you'll be among the one to be notified. Okay, so until I'll come your way again, bye.